Hi everybody, this week is Parshas Emor. Where would any of us be without the proverbial second chance? I know I've been the beneficiary of second chance. As I make this Parsha video, today is Pesach Sheni, the day of second chances. Let me explain. On the 14th of Nisan, when you're supposed to bring a Korban Pesach, if you were unable, for certain reasons, to bring a Korban Pesach, a month later, that would be today. I can't believe Pesach was a month ago. You could bring the Korban Pesach. You get a second chance. In this week's Parsha, towards the end of the Parsha of Emor, we learn about the holidays, and then for some reason we learn about the menorah, and then after that we learn about the showbread, the lechem apanim, the shulchan, the golden table that held the 12 loaves of bread. And that bread, from Shabbos to Shabbos, it stayed fresh and warm. The old guard of Kohanim would take it on Shabbos, and the new guard, they would bring the new loaves. The Gemara in Chagiga on 26b tells us of a very strange ceremony. Before the Jewish people were leaving Yerushalayim, the Kohanim would lift up this shulchan to show to all the visitors that came to Yerushalayim, and they would say, take a look at this table and know that you are beloved by God. Okay? A table with bread somehow is going to convey God's love. So Rabbi Tzaddik HaKohen says, the 12 loaves represented the 12 tribes. And they were all on the same table. When it comes to God's love for the Jewish people, even though there are 12 tribes with different jobs in this world, Kohanim, Leviim, businessmen, Talmidei Chachamim, each tribe brings their own unique contribution. They were all equally loved. And that was the message, that we're all on the same table. God sees us all on the same table, all on equal footing. And that was the message that you were to take with you when you left Yerushalayim, to feel God's love. You talk about second chances. As I'm recording this video, Aidan Alexander, thank God, has been reunited with his family and his people today in Israel. And after 580 some odd days, he's finally home and getting a second chance at life. But we still have to remember those other 58 hostages that are still not reunited with their families, who still deserve that second chance. And how important it is that we must keep them in our prayers. I'm still wearing my dog tags every day to remind me that they deserve a second chance, and to remind me to daven for them and to think about them. Today at SAR High School, we had the privilege of hearing from someone named Rav Sharon Shalom, who came over from Ethiopia, who traveled to Sudan and was saved by the Mossad and Israeli commandos. And on that trip from Ethiopia to Sudan, 4,000 people died along the way, starvation and heat. He is now a rabbi in Kiryat Gat of an Ashkenazi shul. And he came and he spoke and he talked about the enthusiasm that we are still here, Am Yisrael Chai. Here is a young man, a young rabbi, who has taken full advantage of that second chance. Let's all take advantage of our second chances, and let's daven for those who deserve those second chances. And let's provide those second chances for those who need it. This is Parshas Emor. This is Rabbi Drelich. If you like what you hear, pass it on. And if you want to subscribe, just hit the button below. Shabbat Shalom.